て答え探し続け Hey Scummy, welcome back. Sorry, let me get everything in the way. Or move everything in the right place, not in the way. Anyway. I'm kinda tired though. I don't really want to do anything. Oh, something's not okay. Oh, it's probably because I have this open in the background. Yeah, but I kind of want Super Expo running in the side, so let me pull it up on my phone. Where is it? Here it is, Expo Cam. Yeah. Actually, my old roommate popped by to the stream the other day, and I was telling him, yeah, what is there to do, around this time of year in Japan? And it's like, there's fucking Super Expo. How could I forget? It's not like it changes. It's always, around March, right? Or at least that seems to be the pattern. So, well, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this. Let's see, so what else should I work on? I guess one thing I can do is, I wanted to go back to the vocal mixing tutorials, and I wanted to, actually I can unblur this now. I should probably tilt my phone a little more that way. Actually, no, I can just do that, and then I can just move the camera this way more. Should be honestly facing here anyway, so. There. So. Let's see. So Yeah, let's go back to this tutorial then. Yes, well, no, I don't want it full screen, but I do want it side by side with my notes. So, yeah. Actually, wait a sec. Does that... Let's see, if I do this... Oh, interesting. Sorry, so the reason why there's two black screens in this, the half and half mode on Windows is because the other two windows that should be visible here, you know, for selection, are OBS related windows. And OBS, you can tell OBS to not capture windows related to itself. So I understood that there's something in the back end to like it's directly interfacing with some part of the operating system to prevent that, but I didn't realize it also, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but it's smart enough to also block the view here. So that's interesting. Let's see, Mango, welcome back. No, I'm serious about ending all ties with them after I move out. No, I have no ideas, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that seems pretty severe. I don't know what your circumstances are, but, I mean... Yeah. I don't know, yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose the first thing I would ask is what you plan to do after you cut ties. This isn't because I have a particular recommendation for what how to tell this to your parents. It's more of a it's fairly severe. What do you call it? It's fairly drastic of a decision. And okay. Not really sure what you mean by a new family, but I guess here, give me the full info dump of your plans, or if you're willing to, please provide me with the full, like all the details on your plans. If you don't want to share, then that's totally fine, and it's your right to not have to, what do you call it, divulge all those details. But if you're willing to, I would like to hear what exactly your plans are. So, and I realize to some degree that involves revealing, like your personal location and such. So hopefully you could do so in a way that doesn't, dox you, but, yeah. Or dox yourself rather, but while yeah. Well, so I'm more asking what you plan to do for a living. All the little details about whether your parents are gonna pester you afterwards can honestly be sorted out afterwards, I think. I think the more question is how you're going to make a living. Sorry, what is an HFT? Is that supposed to be NFT? It must be N because H and N are pretty close to each other on the keyboard. So I'm assuming you said crypto or NFT or it is H, high frequency trading. I see. Then if you, and why can't you start doing that now? Reason why I ask is because this is one of the circumstances where, at a first glance, it doesn't make sense to me that you should wait to do these things. Like, it makes sense to first, like, I'm gonna assume that that your career plan will be successful. In which case, it makes more sense to just start that, build up some capital or build up some savings, and then take action. So, take a year or two. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess good luck with that. I mean, again, I don't really know your personal circumstances, so, again, I can't really give any advice or so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to, go into, or make money off of crypto, or you think you can make money off of, or if you can make money off of crypto and then just go off on your own, I don't really see an issue. I mean, part of me wonders if it's crypto, then once you leave the country, there's kind of not much people can do to track you, right? So I don't know if you're planning to stay within whatever country you're in, but to me it makes more sense to just get like just go overseas or something. But that's some extra money that it'll take, and so on and so forth. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess good luck. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Is this the thing that's making sound? Oh, there's music playing. Okay, sorry. Let me lower that so I can listen to this actual video. There we go. I do want the music on so that it treats that as a view. So one thing I wanted to see is that, okay, so mic setup, our audio interface software, and then as a side note, this isn't mentioned in the video, but the bit depth of the interface can be found under audio device properties. Let's see. How do you find that again? Where is it? What do I want to do? Go to settings. There's That's strange. Okay, well, how about this? If I go to the Focusrite one, here it is, yeah. So system sound properties, it does show 24-bit, so I can specify studio or 22 channel. I don't think this needs to be 2 channels because I'm not using both. Whatever. I mean, if there's not too much of an issue, then use 2 channel. Anyway, let's see. I found under, let's see. Oh, fuck, I just forgot where it went. It's somewhere here, right? Go to settings. So it's system sound, and then input device, or system sound input. System sound input, and then what? Audio interface, or let's see, or audio interface, and then where is it? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, shit. Well, actually, wait. Does this matter for OBS? I don't think it does, yeah, because OBS, I've explicitly told which device to use. So Shimmer, and then under input settings format, okay. Yeah. I wanted to, so, and it seems like the conventional wisdom is that 44.1K is sufficient in terms of frequency, but you do want 24-bit for the, or you do want, so in terms of frequency, 44.1K is fine, but the additional bit depth of in the recording is desirable. So we'll set that at 24, or that is set at 24 right now. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so I guess we're let me actually open up Studio One. Okay, so we're gonna sort of follow the tutorial from here. Let's see, so in the middle bottom there should be, so this is Studio One Prime, or 5 Prime, whatever, it's version 5 and it's the Prime like tier, which is free. So let's see, so yes, there is the settings thing, and you want to click, what is it? The name, okay. All right. So in case you, okay. So you click what, playback device or something? I guess it's called audio device to change it. And normally it'd be whatever your default thing is, but then in my case, yeah, you know, explicitly click Focusrite USB since I'm using a Focusrite audio interface. And I guess in their case it's listed as Scarlett Solo USB. Okay. Okay, and I guess we don't have that second column thing that they have. Or sorry, let me put this. Or the second entry here. It says they I guess in Mac OS below the audio device there'd be another entry that I guess sort of verifies that or something. I don't know. Maybe they took it out in a older version. Anyway, okay. So you have that, verify it there. Okay. And just for, they say press OK, but I did see right there, their default settings are block size 128, the device block size 512 instead of 128, and then the sampling rate is 48 kilohertz. Actually, no, the way you modify this, I believe it's kind of integrated in Bolt, so I could have just changed it there as well, but we'd want to change, I guess we want to change this to 48, and then this to 512. And wait for the notifier to propagate that change. Yes, okay, cool. So that should be okay now. So now if we go to, oh, I guess it did change here, yeah, okay, cool. So now our settings are at least synced up with what they have. Our latency is a little different, but I assume that's to do with the specifics of, you know, in my case, I'm going through a USB hub and such, so I assume the latency is a little higher as a result. Okay, so they say click OK. Okay. Yeah. So, so after starting Studio One Prime, configure audio interface in Is harmonic harmonic or harmony? ハモリ英語ちげえわYeah. It's harmony, not harmonic. Yeah. かぶせるって何？CD はマスターの音源に楽器の音をかぶせたりする演出や効果のこと。そのプラスボタン Okay. So you can make that here with this. Okay, it says add track. Okay, cool. What are we going to call it? Okay, so first thing to make sure is that this is type audio as opposed to instrument. Okay, so it is type audio. Okay. Okay, and since we only have, well, I don't know if that's to do with how many microphones you have, but I guess there's only one. Well, it's mono. It's a single microphone, so there's then like no integration, like pair integrated or anything. So. Okay. So there's also input, input L or R, but I think there's only... Okay. So I guess if you only have one input, then I guess the setting to use here is input L, I guess. And then this is okay. Okay. And we're done. There it is. Okay. So you can double click it, change the type or the name. Okay, so they're using condenser mic, which is why they have this section for enabling 48 volt power, but I'm using a dynamic mic, so I don't actually need that. Okay, I don't think I set my interface there, so let me add, or let me enable monitoring. Oh, no, it is on. Okay, cool, it is on. Oops. Oh. Okay, let's go over there and double check that it's all working. So, okay, yeah. Yep, the gain is up, so I can hear myself with the direct monitoring on. Yep. Oh. Okay. So if you click the dot, well, it's the microphone's way over there, so I can't really, or it's not picking up much, but well, I guess it's picking up a little. If I get closer to here, yeah, I can. All right, it is working. Oh, interesting. Because mine had this blue thing on by default. So they're saying it. I see. So this is monitoring. So this is the software sending audio back to the headphones. But since I already have direct monitoring enabled on the interface, it should sound like there's like an echo. So let's see if that's true. Yeah, it is. Oops. Yes, it is, and we don't want that, so we will turn off monitoring in the software and just use the hardware to monitor. feel like I heard my iPad ringing. Music. Okay, so apparently if the game if in the current instance there or clipping has ever occurred, then on this meter on the right of this track, there's a little unlit box at the moment, but that little box should turn red. So let's double check and make sure that works. And it does. Okay. Okay. If you double click this, or maybe even just a single click, I don't know, but you can click it to make it disappear. Okay. Hmm. これ光らないの？あ、いや、ここ光ってるわ。なんか。Okay. Make sure that's actually a feature. Okay. Yeah, it does do that. Okay, let's try setting that then. Yeah, 別にこれでもいいかもね。でも どうだろう。The microphone's in a weird spot. I can't sing to it head on, so that's a little bit of a problem. Maybe I can get a box or something to put it on. That'd probably be the best. I mean, I have a bunch of boxes here. It's just put it on something. How much higher do I need to? So I probably want it more about here, actually. Yeah. So it needs another. However high that is. Okay. Let's see. I need some way to bring it up, maybe like 4 inches. That would be the best. What about this box? It's not really good because it's not big enough, but let's try it. Yeah, okay. So this is about the right height. It's annoying that you can hear rustling, but we can lower the monitor a little bit to make it bearable to listen to ourselves. Let's see. Let's try to bring the volume to about my own voice. I want to say it's probably about this much. I mean, I'm trying to turn it like this, and well, you're closer, so it's harder to really make an assessment of how loud you are. But I think it's about this much. This is pretty close to how I hear myself. Maybe it's a little lower actually. Maybe about like this much, this much, this much, this much, this much. Yeah. I want to say it's about this much. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Cool. So the solution is just put it on a fucking box. Okay. That's fair. I have a bunch of boxes. Okay. Let's see. well, that should prove that the audio works. The leg thing needs to get resolved though. Okay. And how do you stop it? Oh, you're supposed to hit, okay, sorry. You're supposed to, I think you can just hit delete on this, right? Yeah. All right, so let's try that again. So, all right. So now okay, now that should work. Okay. Koko nanda? ここなんかダメだぞ。Okay. Maybe like that? Okay, I just can't hear myself anymore, maybe? Maybe that's what it... Yeah. Okay. Seems like the game dropped all of a sudden, so... Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. We'll go with it. And then you hit the square when you're done. There we go. Okay, that stops both the recording and the what do you call it? This little marker thing. Okay, cool. And I did clip, and I did adjust the gain a little bit, but anyway, okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Let's get some water. Yeah. Well, first of all, getting a little sleepy. I guess the question is, do I drink some coffee or not? I feel like I should drink some coffee, especially since it's 9 o'clock, but let's load the fridge with some stuff first, I guess. I want to pace myself today, so... Okay. Yes, so there's space in the fridge. Let's put some, like, drinks in. actually, let's see. Yeah, let's make some Pocari Sweat as well. Let me clean out this bottle. I feel like we're ending up with so many. I never used that bag. Let's keep that too. Take out this coffee. となくちゃんと伝えたいよ。So, yeah, pick up the same stuff as before, so we'll just add them to the stash. And next time we have group meeting pizza prep, we'll just add it to the pile. I say crap, but not because it tastes bad, just because it's a bunch of stuff. It's actually really good pizza. There's another bag. I might start requesting a Ziploc budget. Got some free pizza and some free salad. I mean, I sorted their garbage. I think it's fair that I can take the free food. Okay, now let's try making some Pocari. Well, let's start with this bag. Some Pocari Sweat. First we need this, and then we need kitchen scale. And we want, I guess, 76 grams, but I've noticed if you go over, it tastes a little better, a little more tolerable, rather. The container contains 740 grams. I speculate that's a little off because it tastes a little dilute when you do that. Alternatively, I'm potentially putting too much water in mine when I mix it, so... Oh, fuck, I dropped some. It's 57. I'm getting there. 76. I put in about 78 on accident last time. Let's try going up to... Oh, fuck, it turned off. Okay, well, I'm guessing that's enough. So this is just a sports drink powder. Yeah, that was so much easier to pour. I should have been using a paper cup this entire time. aim this very well. Alright, I'll go refill some of my water and then we can get back to work. We're making good time. I think it's still before 10. Mayday upset. Oh, you're right. Okay. What happened? Let's see. Because I'll pass the flying the pink. Oh shit. Is that something that's easy to leave on manual? That's kind of scary to imagine. Because I guess by the time you notice, it's kind of too late, right? Because you're already on the verge of passing out, right? Oh shit! Sorry, spilled some water. Fucking out spill. No, happened once. Well, I guess once is already kind of too many, but at least it's only once, I guess. Yeah, shit. Yeah. And I guess it's a good thing I'm not scheduled to go on any flights anytime soon. Yeah. Although my reimbursement for the conference that I went to last month is finally about to go through, so yeah, it's my fault it took so long, but the reimbursement is about to go through, so I suppose I have the money to afford another conference trip, but yeah, no plans to go to. Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's any, quote unquote good thing, yeah, they probably didn't, notice. Yeah, geez, scary though. This is still, let me get another paper towel. Yeah. I mean, I guess planes are pretty safe overall. It's just, they're safe because I guess most mistakes have happened already, and yeah, it's kind of a little scary to think about, I guess, but yeah. Well, I mean, what can you do? I mean, as a passenger, yeah. Right, exactly, right, yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, I guess, yeah, right, like, that's the scary thing, like, in context, right, with planes, you have all these safety features because, everyone, gives a shit, but then with cars, it's kind of like, yeah, we'll put in as much as we can, but it's still, 2 tons of metal, just like, burning rubber on the freeway at, however many miles an hour times, I don't know how many people are on the freeway at once in any given, area, but a lot, right? So, yeah, okay, crap, it's not melting, or it's not dissolving. It's strange. Yeah. Also, I have the Super Expo up here, but is there any programming left for today? It's probably faster to go through YouTube. my phone is almost out of power, so let's see. From 2 o'clock, which is when local time. I guess it's just stuff going out throughout the day, so I'll just. Oh nope, something started. Or it says, what is this? Something's gonna start soon. Cosplay area. Okay. Okay, I see. Fine, I'll leave it on. Okay, let's see. So this isn't dissolving still. Great. Oops. Getting tired. So I actually have all this stuff to record all set up now, but I'm like, it's getting to 10 o'clock. I'm actually starting to get a little tired too. I think in your case it's midnight, right? So yeah, you go to sleep, dude. I'm going to see if I can motivate myself to do something today. One of these days I'll actually record, but we'll see. Anyway, here we go. Let's see. Yeah. These headphones sound weird. Do you know if, what do you call it? Oh, is it possibly a setting in here? One sound of the, or one side of the head of my head, I have these cheap headphones on right now, but one side sounds louder than the other. And let's see. Obviously when you crank it up loud enough, it's less noticeable, but it clearly sounds like it's off center. So let's see. Where would that be under? Also, I hear my iPad ringing again. Where would that be under? Yeah, well actually wait, so the channels they're listed at the same here, right? So then this should be, the headphones should be fine then, or at least in the sense that I don't know. Okay. Play some music to figure out what's going on. Porca, Orion. There. Yeah, like I wonder if it has to do with the volume knob here, maybe? Or the wire? If I wear them backwards, does it sound right? No, one side definitely sounds louder than the other. Yeah, one side is definitely not kicking in initially. Is there a setting back here I could flip maybe? Well, okay, so I guess there's a solution, and it's I don't use the audio jack on the head or on the audio interface. If I use the audio jack on the on the computer instead. Oh, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. That's loud. There we go. So これ聞いてるよりさ、I should I think they do Deconina's Cinderella in this one, so probably should. Okay. Anyway, so listen to the song a little bit. De den osubawa. ちょっと歌詞見よう。そうじゃん。だったの大丈夫ないちょっと騒ぎになって出直すわばば。ちょっとマイクとかして。愛とか恋とか全部くらないがっかりするだけダメを知るだけ私バカでだから逆そうじゃん本当のところあなたをモテたい失敗するのビビってるだけ過去なしに厳しめな条件じゃも教えてほしいとちょっと愛してるだろうかそんな言葉で壊れてみたいじれったいなハロー残念な私困っちゃっていやいやじれったいな決まんないの前髪が怒っちゃってイライラだっただよ大好きはもっと可愛くなって言いたいのにだを大丈夫ないちょっと騒ぎになって出直すわわといやなんでもないまあ最初の半分でいいか大丈夫ないちょっと騒ぎになって出直すわわわ愛とか恋とか全部くだらない愛とか恋とか全部くだらないがっかりするだけ愛とか恋とか全部くだらないがっかりするだけダメを知るだけ私バカねダサい逆走じゃん本当にところはあなたにモテたい失敗するにビビってるだけ過去なしの厳しめな条件じゃもっとって言いたいんだけどちょっとなんだよな大丈夫はないちょっと騒ぎになって出直すわわわ愛とか恋とか全部くだらないがっかりするだけダメを知るだけ暑い、愛とか恋とか全部くだらないがっかりするだけダメを知るだけ私バカねダサい逆そうじゃん本当のところはあなたにモテたい本当のところはあなたにモテたい失敗するのにビビってるだけ過去なしの厳しめの条件じゃちょっとこんな時どんな顔すればいいか教えてほしいもうちょっと愛してるだとかそんな言葉で食われてみたいじれったいなじれったいなIs it ハロー残念な私だった困っちゃっていやit's a little hard to do in one day Elsa, welcome back missing 2 fingers wait what was I doing I don't know anyway yeah welcome back I'm following this tutorial, but I don't know the songs, so I'm trying to learn the song, in a hurry. But yeah. Anyway, a long time no see. Sorry, my streams have been kind of sporadic. Busy with work and stuff. Yeah, how's it going? This is it's so this is the problem with Vocaloid songs. The lyrics are always so fast. And that's okay. That's good. Right, back in school, right? Well, isn't it? spring, well, maybe not spring break, but do you guys not have a break sometime soon? Like I'm not taking classes this semester, but for the school's supposed to go on spring break, like, or the university's supposed to go on spring break like next week or something. So just what, I guess in your case it's more like fall, right? I mean, I don't know how it's, yeah. Anyway, is there not like a fall vacation break type thing around now for you guys? Like seasonally? Next break's late July. Oh, geez. Kind of a drought, huh? Yeah, well, yeah, hang in there, I guess. It's a few months, I guess, without really anything, but yeah. Well, it sucks. Yeah, so I was actually gonna end the stream soon. I have a little bit of a headache, I think, because I probably drank too much coffee today. Um, Yesterday and today, well, I didn't directly participate in this, but there's an open house for incoming graduate students. What do you call it? I had to do, or I didn't have to do anything. It's just that it's been a little hectic, because I've been kind of, helping out with kind of, showing. Well, okay, so it's an open house for prospective grad students, rather. So they haven't. So we're so it's at the point where they've been, offered, entry into the Berkeley, physics program, but they still have, the option to, or they have the option to, go over wherever they've been accepted, right? So the open house is to kind of entice the people that were accepted to join the program. So it was a lot of kind of introducing our project and kind of helping out with kind of more, not entertainment, but like prepping rooms and such. So what is Lollapalooza? Sorry. So anyway, I was doing that. So what is this? It's in Chicago. Interesting. What event is this? What is this? Some kind of... It's a music festival, I see. Okay. Oh. I've heard of Coachella. I didn't know about this one. Are they similar events? Do you know? Oh, I see. There's different branches of, in different countries. Okay. I see. You guys have it in March. Let's see. So, here it is. Right? Argentina, right? Sorry, I'm I feel like my memory's shit, but wait. Yeah, right? Argentina, right? Anyway. Yeah, sorry, no, I can't. I was, you just get so mixed up between, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, right, because you said you went to Mendoza just the other day, right? So, and that's in Argentina, right? Yes. Okay, and yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, no, it's jogging my memory. Oh man, the experience. Sorry, no, it's. Anyway, it's been a while. Interesting. Okay, so you're going, or Yeah. Man, I can barely remember the stuff I need to know to pass my classes. You think I can? Jokes aside, yeah, are you going? So I guess it's this weekend is what you're saying. I guess it doesn't say like upcoming anywhere. I mean, I guess if they had listed every upcoming one, I guess it would be kind of an annoying article, but. Jeez, don't give me pop-ups. Okay. but it's going on. It's something that's going on, right? Like it's something lively that's going on in the area, I guess. And that's the best, right? You can just kind of like pull out like a, what do you call it? Like a beach, a beach chair or something, and just, I mean, I guess maybe the weather isn't really, fit for that, but cool. I've never been to a music festival though, so I don't really know what it's like, but well, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, have fun. Stay safe though. I hear that music festivals can sometimes get a little rowdy, so hopefully you can stay far enough that you can enjoy it without getting mixed up into things. Cool. Yeah, sounds fun. Very fun. This weekend I will. I guess I'll be watching a little bit of the Hololive Super Expo from my phone because I didn't buy a ticket. But actually here. Super Expo is doing something right now. I think it says performance stage photo session or something. Okay. So there's some photo session going on, I guess. So I'll be enjoying that while working on because of the open house this week at the end of this week, we weren't able to get a lot of stuff done. So I'm going to work on a little bit of stuff in the lab this weekend. Maybe I'll actually record some vocals for a song cover. I keep saying that. I guess I must have been saying it for about 2 years now. I've yet to actually upload a cover of anything. So so maybe one of these days I'll eventually do that. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, it's potentially getting pushed back even further because one of the postdocs that I work with, or I don't directly work with him, but we're in the same group, wants me to take a look at one of these guys. This is an FPGA. Well, it's got an FPGA on it, but it's in general it's a single board computer. Or it's a single board computer with an integrated FPGA. So he wants me to take a look at this, not for anything urgent, but so I'm considering I need to kind of work on this as well. I don't need to, but I plan to work on that as well. We'll see what happens. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. So there's that's cool. They at least they try to kind of have you join in on the fun. Yeah, why don't you go with them? I mean, I guess you said it's expensive, so I guess that's a reason. But I don't know if your friends are going. I feel like it's fine to splurge every once in a while. I mean, it's only once a year, right? So, and I don't know how expensive it is, but I spent a lot of money going to Anime Expo in LA for every year between like 20 when was it? Last time I think I went was like 2015. So I went several years, so I certainly can't criticize if it or I can't be too critical of people that go, right? So school year. Oh yeah. That makes kind of reward yourself for finishing school. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, wow. Time flies. Yeah. I guess so. So if next year's your last school year, I guess you must be. I mean, I don't know how the system works over there, but I know junior year in the U.S., right? It's a lot of like touring universities, or like touring like potential internship sites, or it's kind of looking for places to apprentice at. So I imagine this year's probably pretty busy for you, right? As you try to figure out what you're gonna do once you graduate. So, yeah. Yeah, but it's fun, right? Planning for, maybe it's not fun to plan for the future. Maybe it's more of a chore for some people, myself included. But but hopefully you can have some fun with it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, do you have any plans yet for what you're gonna do after you graduate? Let me have a orange here. Actually, let me get a paper towel too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, personally, in fact, I need to worry about what I'm gonna do next year too, actually. So I gotta email my PI at some point about what to do there. Because our initial plan of having me on until the end of this year, I mean, personally, I'd like if I could extend it a little bit, but we'll see what he says. We'll see if we have the budget for it. By the way, have you had like miniature blood oranges? Because I just bought them at the grocery store just the other day, and I'm surprised at how the color. Like, look at the color of this thing. Like, this is I bought this like 3 days ago, 3 days ago. So it hasn't gone bad. It's such a it's such a interesting color. I see. Your history professor is kind of in charge of that, like, career stuff. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I remember it's kind of interesting. Doing study abroad gave me the chance to see how this kind of stuff is handled, in Japan as well. So what do you call it? It kind of gave me a different perspective. Like I in LA. Our high school was very much kind of a, basically everyone went to, everyone, graduated on time and then went to university in some capacity, whether getting right in, right off the bat, or going to community college first. There was some of it. There were less people going to community college, but most people did get, accepted somewhere. But at the place that I did study abroad in Japan, there was only one class, so like 30 people, per year, that were on track to go to university, and the rest were seriously, like, look at the color, man. Yeah, so it's a blood orange. It's a blood orange. So when you bite it, you actually see it's pretty like dark purple / red instead of like light orange / orange. Yeah. Oh, as like a thank you. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. And I guess the semester, I think you said, ends around the same time as us. So that's in a few months, Yeah, okay. But yeah. So it was interesting because their high school was very much, most people would, join the workforce as soon as they graduated high school. It's like, not like this was like rural Japan. This was very much, it was like not really this, like, really dense city, but there was a big city, decently big city. So, well, look at this. This is like dark red, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so that's the thing, right? Like, I was expecting it to be much more red. So color me surprised when I peel this orange and it's like fucking like dark red, like. Yeah. But yeah, it was very interesting. Like the high school I did study abroad at in Japan. They had a dedicated like career planning class, and it was a distinctly separate class, but it covered a bunch of things, just from like, like linguistic skills to like, fundamental math skills. Now, why they were teaching that at that level, at high school wasn't clear to me, but I guess the idea was to reinforce like basic math skills, if you were to join like the workforce. So, but they had like a dedicated class that would just kind of cover, practical, work skills. So it's very interesting. Cause like in the, or in the high school that I went to in the US, they didn't have anything like that. So. Went to a place, yeah, what's up? I'll play this, more of the tutorial while you're typing. They gave me so many there were so many of these oranges in the bag. Let me just eat another one. Oh, interesting. This looks more like what I expected a blood orange to look like. So maybe there were just like really severe variants in it. Interesting. Let me finish peeling this before I'm so sure. 3 shirts, 3 caps, leather pouch, bag, belt, and coat for 5. Well, I mean, I suppose that depends on the cost of like how much is $5 for you guys? Like, what does $5 get? Have you heard about the I forgot what it is, but there's like a metric that uses the cost of a Big Mac in each country to kind of compare the purchasing power of each currency. So like how much does $5 compare to a Big Mac in Argentina? Because I guess that would give kind of a scale for how much it really costed, right? Because, like, for example, in the U.S., a Big Mac... Actually, I don't know how much a Big Mac costs in the U.S., but the Big Mac meal in the U.S., or at least near us, costs about $10. So you could kind of imagine that, if you got all that for $5, it's like it's in the U.S., like, that's pretty impressive. Wow, look at this color. It's like half. It's like half a blood orange and half not. Wait. A Big Mac is $1 for you guys? Holy shit. You can see how well, okay, so part of the reason why, well, I guess okay, well, let me double check. How much is the Big Mac by itself in the US? It's about 5. Okay. So for us a Big Mac is like one Big Mac, or $5 is one Big Mac. So you can kind of see like, so like in my case I essentially have to take your whatever you write and scale it by about 5 times, if we trust the Big Mac scale, right? So it would be equivalent to buying 5, or getting all that for $25, which, I mean, considering a shirt in the US can cost like a cheap shirt is already like $10-15. Well, I mean, just Google it, man. Here, Big Mac price California, $5, and that's just the Big Mac. If you get the meal, it's like $10. And if you live in a place where the cost of living is high, this is more like $6 actually. So, yeah, why do you think I'm dying, man? Why do you think I go to the food pantry all the time to get free food? Yeah, but anyway, you get the idea, right? I just have to roughly scale whatever numbers you give by 5 times. But even then, right? One shirt can easily cost like $20 in the US, right? Like $15-20 I think is fairly standard. So you got 3 shirts. So in my mind, 3 shirts already you get your money back, right? And then you also get 3 caps and a pouch. I think the leather pouch, depending on the type, should be the kind of the big thing there, right? Like in the US, you can imagine a leather bag or like some small leather thing to cost maybe $20, $25 anyway. So really, it's kind of like you got a leather pouch and then the rest of the stuff for free, right? So that's good. That's really good, actually. Yeah. Wow. So were these used, or are these? So you said they're all in very good condition. So I'm just I'm trying to figure out, are these like secondhand? Like, did you get them like from like a secondhand store or something, or like a pawn shop, or are these new, or They're dry. Oh, you're washing? That's good. That's good. Yeah. Always good to kind of clean things before you start using them. Kind of wear them in or wear them down a little, I guess. I see. Okay. Yeah, no, I think, as long as they're, they don't, sell just like really like, worn stuff, then it makes sense to buy used. I suppose clothing is a little bit of a concern because, sometimes there can be a sanitation concern, but yeah, no, I agree. Like, as long as you just wash it a few cycles or something. I mean, I guess they wash it and then you wash it, so that should be enough cycle, that should be enough processing already. But yeah, no, I agree. It's stupid to buy new stuff when used, if used stuff is perfectly fine, right? And I guess that's where you kind of just have to have a good eye for used stuff. But no, I totally agree. That's good though. Yeah. Yeah, good. Nice. Yeah, no sense in wasting money if, you don't actually get a tangible, something tangible out of the extra cost, right? Yeah, definitely agree, Yeah. Sorry, the thing I'm trying to look for right now is, I don't know how to make the harmony for a song, so I'm trying to see if either of these guys have a tutorial. I know roughly the general idea, but... Oh, yeah, okay. There's this. There's actually a Vocaloid tutorial, too. Interesting. I know this is how you mix the harmony, but how to create a harmony track is really what I'm interested in. And jeans. Okay, nice. Yeah, geez, you got a lot. I mean, I guess from their perspective, right, it's good because you actually spent money, right? Like, for them, I'm assuming, I don't know if they're a nonprofit, but for them, I'm assuming it's in their best interest to make sure people actually buy stuff, right? And in your case, you get a good deal because you get a bunch of stuff for, like, I guess 5 Big Macs worth of money, right? So yeah, like, I mean, it's kind of win-win in that case, right? It's, assuming that the quality is up to where up to where it should be. Yeah, nice. Very cool. Berg. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. It's a Berkil. Why can I not write? Okay, there. Berkilium t-shirt. It's not this one. Wow, there's a tie-dye version for $40. Holy shit. Okay. But no, there's a more basic one. Somewhere. I think this is like it, but I don't think it's actually that. I think that's like a children's size or something. Well, okay, maybe this other one has different sizes. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. It's $22 actually. Oh jeez. Yeah, Yeah, but it's okay because, you know, it's okay because we're effectively donating to the school, I guess. Audio is clean today? I didn't really change anything, I think. Okay, so the audio interface and the microphone are different now. Does it really sound that different? I assumed it would sound like worse, if anything, but sounds better than before, really. Okay, and it doesn't have to do with like potentially just having a higher gain. Maybe I guess it shouldn't because I have a filter. Interesting. Let's see. I guess yeah. I'll take a look actually. Okay. And did I set up any filters by chance? Interesting. No, noise suppression is still off. Is this compared to last time you came? Let me see if we can find. No, I'll keep it in mind. Oh, whoops! I probably shouldn't show that. I think it was fine actually. Yeah, there isn't anything that would have been problematic to show. But let me go to videos. I have some recordings from like early January, so I'll check the recording for today and see how it compares. Yeah, no, thanks for the heads up. I'll take a look. Let me write that down some more. Yeah, because I was planning to do some vocal recording at some point, and if this microphone and this interface are somehow just better than my old one, then it's funny because this interface, this cable, and this mic collectively are cheaper than just the microphone, the old microphone, or either the old microphone or the old interface. So it'd be kind of surprising if it somehow produced better audio. But anyway, I'll take a look. Yeah. So let's see. Compare the 17th March recording with early Jan. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Let me put that here. But I'm gonna probably call it a day. I'm kind of getting tired. Let's see. And then in terms of stuff to look up, I think we want to look up this video. Let me just make these memos and then call it a day. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and it's 161p. And also try... I never did this one actually, so let's do this one and this one maybe. Just judging by production quality. Let's see, what is a food pantry? So I guess... So first of all, do you know what a pantry is? I know that's kind of a stupid question, but just to verify, it is definitely confusing in the sense that a pantry doesn't really tell you what a food pantry is. But just to give some context for where the name comes from, are you familiar with what a the term pantry just in general? Sorry, let's see. While I set up. Okay. I guess it's probably faster to just Google what pantry translates to into Spanish. Sorry. But long story short is a pantry, just a regular pantry, not a food pantry, but what's referred to as just pantry, a pantry, is usually it's like think of it like a closet that that you store like foodstuffs in, and usually dry foodstuffs, or in general, it's just really a closet. So you kind of have to put food stuff that doesn't spoil, or doesn't spoil that quickly, or doesn't spoil even if you leave it outside. So that's what a pantry is. And again, might be better to just Google it to see what if there's a word for it in Spanish already. Is this what is this? How do you say it? How do you make it speak? How do you make Google speak? Oh, you can't see my screen. How do you make Google speak? How do you pronounce this? Oh, it's dispensa? I don't know. Yeah. And I like these translations. So that's what a food pantry is. Or sorry, that's what just a regular pantry is. A food pantry, though, is a different concept, and it's often what do you call it? This isn't always true, but it's often associated with a like a community-run like location, like a dedicated location that offers like free food, or not free food, but like free like food ingredients. So a food pantry is essentially a public pantry. Like the public, whatever you define the public as, can access, if they need pasta or some spices or something, then they can go to this facility and then, grab or take whatever they might need at home. So that's where the term food pantry, or that's what a food pantry is. It's not. It's a type of pantry, I guess, in some sense, but the name kind of just refers to the idea that you can kind of go and grab whatever food you need, or whatever food ingredients that you need. The main idea is that you would go to get ingredients for things, and it's often associated with what do you call it? It's often they're often free. Although there might be conditions, like in our case, the university food pantry can only be accessed by people with ID cards from the university and such. So yeah. So anyway, when I said that I go to the food pantry, what I was essentially saying was, I go to the food is so expensive in this area that I go out of my way to get free food ingredients from this food pantry facility, to offset my living costs is really the whole point. Yeah. So that's just what I meant to say. It's nice because the food pantry often has stuff like canned food. So you can just, you can just take like a can of beans, or, can of, tomato like soup or something. And, it's very convenient. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I think that's it in terms of, I guess there's one more thing I want to put in here. Hold on one sec. Canned meat. I don't think I haven't seen any canned meat before. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen meat before at the food pantry. Oh, well, I've seen fish, though. They definitely had fish at one point. There's actually, they fairly consistently have, like, frozen tilapia. This is obviously uncooked. like frozen vacuum sealed tilapia. So that is definitely convenient. I haven't really found a good way of eating it though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that fond of tilapia to be really honest. So, but part of that's because whenever we have tilapia at home, it's always the supermarket pre-made like fried tilapia, and I just don't, it's the texture is a little hard. It's crunchy, which is nice, but it's a little kind of on the hard side, and so I imagine if I actually cooked tilapia, it'd probably be a little better than the the prepackaged stuff, but still. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a day. So, Elseo, thanks for popping by. Good to see you again. Hang in there with school. I know it's probably a little rough right now, but it's probably gonna be rough for a bit longer. But it sounds like you're hanging in there, which is good. I'm probably try to stream a little more consistently but at the same time, considering how much stuff I have, we'll see how consistent it actually is. But hopefully hopefully we'll chat again in the near future. You're gonna call it a day too? Okay, sounds good. Cool. So yeah, thanks for popping by. Take care, stay safe, have a good evening, and yeah, I'm sorry, I have a little bit of headache. Yes, I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it quits. All right, see ya. お疲れ、おやすみ、終わり。